Hi, Mark. Yeah, it is Tuesday, August the 26th, just after 9 a.m. Eastern. US session underway. Let's have a look how the US dollar is performing today. Red candlestick, US dollar being sold off. But if you go over the past few days, you can just see how haphazard you've got a green candlestick, big red candlestick on Friday. Yesterday, US dollar fought back. There's the green candlestick, and today, US dollar being sold off again. So we've gone pretty much in the past 4 days, alternating every day between buyers and sellers. Today, resistance 98.45, support 97.99, that's the 98 level, and wickets left behind, being buyers have stepped in from the early sell-off. Let's zoom in on the hourly. There was the very early sell-off, start of the Asian session. US dollar fought back, been sold off again, and hanging around the support area around just above 98. Buyers will look up at the 98.45. Sellers looking down below the 98 level. Let's have a look at the majors, starting with the Euro US. There you can see green candlestick, euro strengthening against a weak US dollar, support at 116.02, resistance 116.60, roughly a 60 pip range so far. Buyers in control, that's US dollar weakness. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see the uptrend on the euro double top formation for now. We'll see if that does play out at the 116.60 resistance. The level buyers will be looking to test and break above. Alternatively, selling euro, buying US. If the US can fight back, we'll be looking down at the $1.16 level. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. There's the green candle. That's dollar weakness to start. Buying pounds, selling US. Got support at 134.35 and resistance at 134.93. Looking to test the $1.35 level. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see a pretty similar pattern to the euro. There you can see support, US dollar, selling pound, buying US dollar down at 134.38 was the support. There's the bounce back from the pound, buying pound, selling US up to the resistance at 134.93. And for now, selling pound, buying US dollar is trying to fight its way back again. Sellers will be looking down at this 134.35 level. Buyers of pound, sellers of US, a continuation of US dollar weakness, will look up here to test and break above the 135 level. US dollar yen. There you can see the red candlestick, the wickets left behind. I've got support at 146.99, let's call it 147, and resistance at 147.90. That's a 90 pip range. Early, we saw US dollar being sold off all the way. It left this wick behind. That US dollar fighting back and looking to test the resistance area. If I zoom in on that hourly, there you see the sharp sell-off we saw earlier in the Asian session. US dollar weakness, US dollar fighting its way back and looking up here at the 148 resistance area. Sellers, of course, will be looking back down below the 147. The support we see here at 146.99. Let's have a look at the US Canadian. I'm on the daily limited range here, hanging around yesterday's close. Red candlestick so far today. That's selling US dollar, buying Canadian. I've got resistance up at 138.68. I've got support lower at 138.39. There you can see hanging around in the middle of that range for now. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see sellers of US dollar buy of Canadian down to the support at 138.39. And in the last 2 hours here, this US dollar fighting its way back. Like we see, it's trying to find its way back against most of the majors after a slow start. Buyers will be looking up at the 138.68 resistance area. Sellers looking to test and break below this 138.39 support. So we have weak US dollar to start, certainly fighting its way back. We've got resistance, support levels to work with. I will see you at the end of today's session.